you sow will come back to you multiplied. But if you don't sow anything, then ain't nothing coming back.
No.
Jesus says to them, not if they pray, they'll receive. Not if they sing, they'll receive. He says, but if you give,
Yes.
if you let it go, if you can release it from your hands, he says, then what you release will be multiplied and brought back to you.
Yeah.
If you are able to let it go, Corey, he says, I will take what you let go, I will multiply, press it down, shake it together, run it over, and cause other men and women to pour back into you. But you got to, Corey, let it go.
Amen.
However you determine. So if you are not prospering, listen to this, the way you want to prosper, the way you change that is by increasing your giving and being consistent in your giving. Increase your giving and be consistent in your giving. Giving is not something we do up and down. It's another principle. I'm not going to teach on it today. But it's not something we do up and down. Giving is something we have to learn how to be consistent with.
Yeah.
Be consistent with it. Be consistent. I'm giving this. Not necessarily because it feels good. Sometimes giving don't feel good.
That's right.
Sometimes giving don't feel good. Sometimes we have to give and it don't feel good, but we have to give it anyway because we have to be obedient. The Bible says there's a blessing in obedience. There's a blessing when we do what we're supposed to do. There's a blessing when we do what we have been told to do. There is a blessing in the giving. It doesn't always feel good, but we have to do it anyway. There is a blessing in the giving. That's very important. If I give, the question is if I give, or the issue is if I give. He says, if I give, then whatever I give is going to be multiplied and going to be returned back to me. Amen. Whatever I give. So I determine what my life is going to be. I get to decide how my finances are going to look. That's what Jesus just said.
Yes. That's you, man.
However I decide. What if you take a cup, then that's how you're going to get it back. If you take a gallon jug, that's how you're going to get it back. If you take a 5-gallon bucket, that's how you're going to get it back. If you take a 55-gallon drum, that's how you're going to. If you bring a dump truck, then that's how you. However you decide to give it out. If you give it out sparingly, every once in a while, he said every once in a while, you're going to get a blessing. He says, but if you be faithful in your giving, if you give it faithfully, he says that your blessings will become faithful and they will be on time. It's all determined by you because the ground is already blessed. But nothing from nothing leaves nothing. If you're not sowing anything, then you can't get anything. And this goes with everything else I'm preaching because I talk about healing, I talk about deliverance, I talk about marriage, I talk about all these things, but none of these things are going to cause your money to get better. It's not going to cause your money to get better. The only thing that's going to make your money get better is if you learn how to give. You can't receive if you won't give. You can't cry and get. You can't beg and get. You give and get. So if you're in a financial situation, how am I going to come out of this? You got to give your way out. How do I come out of it? I have to give my way out. She was about to die, but she gave her way out. And there's many other scriptures in the Bible that show that principle. Man lost his, Saul had lost his father's mules, his donkeys. And they didn't know how to find him. And the man said, well, there's a prophet in this town. He said, well, we can't go to the prophet without having an offering. We need something to give. to the prophet. So they got together some offering to give to the prophet, and the prophet told him, say, don't worry about your father's mule. They've already found it. They've already found it. He went to the man about a need, but he got an offering together, and he took the offering to the man, and before he even told the man what he needed or what it was there for, the man said, you ain't got to worry about that no more, because they've already found your father's animals. You have to learn how to give. Even if it's uncomfortable, do it anyway. Why? Because the blessing is in the doing. If you give, then you can sow. Go ahead and put your hands together. If you give, you can sow. Come on, let's stand to our feet. We're going to pray. Understand this about yourself. God has favored you.
That's right.
The favor of God is on your life. You are a blessed person.
Amen.
The hand of God is on you.
That's right.
His kindness is with you.
That's right.
Whatever you do will prosper.
That's right.
The Spirit of God lives in you. It abideth in you.
Amen.
Utilize the Word of God.
Amen.
Be a doer of the Word of God.
Yes.
Another thing we're going to have to talk about, you're going to have to learn how to talk finances.
That's it.
Don't talk broke. We don't talk broke. We don't talk lack. We don't lack anything. God has given us everything we need. We are possessors of everything that we need. We don't lack nothing. We don't lack anything. We are a blessed people. The favor of God is on us. The hand of God is with us. We win every battle because the Lord is working mightily in us. Come on, let's pray. Father, in the name of Jesus, I thank you for your Holy Ghost. I thank you for your Spirit that lives in me. I am a new creation. I am born again. I am of God. Your Spirit quickens my body. Your Spirit gives me wisdom. Your Spirit makes me win every battle, every time. Your Spirit applies power and deliverance to every situation. And because of that, I am victorious. I win every battle. No sickness can live in my body. No disease can live in my body. No failure, no brokenness, no depression, because Christ